Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a real quick nursery tour. Not one of these big flashy fancy ones, it's all just got normal stuff in there. She has turned 1 last month, so this will start to be turning into a bit of a toddler room. I noticed that with Mila Rose, once she'd turned 1 and started to be really mobile, walking around and playing with you know, dollies and things, the room started to change. So I just wanted to capture this babyish nursery before it changes. So we've got a very plain, nice normal nursery in here. I just wanted it to be something that was very simple. I probably could do a little bit more in here, but for now I was quite happy with how this looks. Start over this side, come from the hallway, and we've got her drawers from IKEA. I'll put the name, I'll either link it below or put it in the video or something, which we got off Marketplace, worth $1,500–$1,600. I got it for $400. We've got the change mat here, so this is one of the things that's pretty much going to be going now. No longer use it, I just change her on the floor. So she's far too wriggly to be up there. We've got some of our her newborn photos up there on the wall. I really wanted to go for this kind of browny, natural and white look with some pops of pink. Over here, this is actually Mila Rose. This is her sister, who is now 10. I brought this in here because I was like, oh, Mila Rose isn't a baby anymore. I'll change the photo, and I never have. So we're just going to pretend that that is Blakely, but it is not. We've got her salt lamp in here, not turned on because the plug it was plugged into, the multi-box, kept, like that little red button kept popping out. So I think the actual multi-box itself was old and needs to go in the bin. So that's not plugged in because the plug is right down the back of this, and I can't get to it. So I need to get another multi-box so I can plug that in because it creates a very nice light in here. I've got this unicorn, which was given to Mila Rose by her late grandma. She died 3 years ago now, but she's obviously outgrown it, so it's been in Blakely's room for a while now. We've got the pineapple, which is an unofficial symbol of infertility or fertility treatment. We've got the baby's breath up there, which is what I used at our baby shower. It dried really nicely, so I thought I'd keep that in her bedroom. Over here we've got these it's a bookshelf. It came from Kmart actually. They were really cheap, about $8. And they're actually in here from when Micah's room was here, so his bed was along here. This was like a little reading area, and I just haven't moved them, but this one's fine. This one's probably a little bit annoying with this random gap you can see we've got here. I just kind of didn't want that shoved up against the wall, which means it's a good spot for me to hide the pile of clothes that I've got to either sell or pass on because she's outgrown them. So we've just got a couple of books here. Some cute memory stuff. This was from my nana when Blakely was born. This has not changed since the day I put "Hi, my name is Blakely Nicole" on her name announcement video. This was from her first birthday photo shoot. This and this I put together when her bedroom was actually in now Micah's room, because I was nearly going to give birth and I hadn't put any decor in that room and it didn't feel like a nursery or anything, so I quickly just shoved them together. But yeah, I've not really done anything about it, so here they are. Her announcement of her gender, little girl. Over here, this was Roman's when he turned, how old was he? Maybe 7, and it had all the colours of Lego written on the fronts, and it was his Lego table. He's 13 now and doesn't require it anymore, and all the Lego is kind of like just in one big bin. So it's in here, and most of it is empty. She's got some princesses in here. But all of her toys are in the lounge at the moment because she's obviously only just turned 1, like playing is in the lounge at the moment, and eventually these will be filled with all of her bits and bobs. That's got LOLs in it at the moment, which she does not play with because they are too little, but Mila Rose has also outgrown them, but I didn't want to get rid of them, so they're just kind of shoved in there. This is just some leftover wallpaper from when I excuse the bird poop on the window. We've got lots of birds like to go in that house, from the kitchen that I did up for in the playhouse, which I'm hopefully going to paint this summer. It was just left over and I did that and I thought, oh yeah, that looks kind of nice, and then I ran out, so I might order some more. It was off Temu, and I'm going to get my Cricut to actually cut it out properly. This I just did with scissors because I was just playing around and I thought actually that looks kind of nice, so I will end up redoing that. The top looked a bit plain, so I added a photo of when I was pregnant with her at the beach and a little plant. We've got the Dyson, which has been running 24/7 lately because it is winter in New Zealand. We're at the end of winter now, so it will start warming up. So then in summer it will be used as a fan because she sleeps with her door closed. So the air conditioning and the heat pump obviously won't be in her room because the door's closed. So that's running all the time, and I can control it with my phone as well. So if I'm in the lounge and I notice on the baby monitor it's getting too hot, too cold, I can just go on my phone and change it and not even have to come in here. Then we've got the chair, which this is also a marketplace buy. Got her baby monitor up there. This wall is blank because I do want to get a name plaque up here for her. That'll probably, I'll show that when her bedroom's more of a toddlery bedroom because I'm not getting it anytime soon. I've got to pick one and design it and pick colours and all that, which man, tell you what, having 4 kids, you get busy. I don't know how people do it with like more than 4 kids. Like, it's not hard, it's just really, really busy, and all the older kids just doing everything, and so it's a busy time and I just don't get a chance to do extra things like that right now. And eventually this cot, when she's grown up enough, this front panel here comes off and it turns into a toddler bed, and at that point I might get a pretty mosquito-y net type canopy thing, so I have to decide where I put her name if I'm going to do that. Obviously not right now. I'd love to have that kind of thing right now, but she's mobile, so she will pull it down and suffocate herself, so we don't want that, so that is completely clear. She also sleeps with no blankets, so this is literally how she sleeps, on here like this, with a sleeping bag, a baby sleeping bag, and I believe this is a Kalula cot, and it can turn so that can actually go to the ground. She's still nowhere near being able to climb over yet, so we don't need to worry about that. But it can go to the ground, and then you can take the sides off and it be, well, not that side, but take a side off, then it's a toddler bed, and then you can actually use it as 2 chairs and a table once they get older. But I think by that point I'll just pass it on and get her a actual bed. Who knows, by then she can probably have Roman's bed and Roman will be upgrading to a queen size or something. This basket here is was for her blankets when she was a newborn, had a bunch of blankets in there. Now it's used for just chucking in her dirty clothes that need to go to the laundry. Cupboard, it's not pretty in here, okay guys. So we've got all of her clothes, well, not all of her clothes, but just the ones that need to be hung up. Her soft play, the ball pit version and the step version, part of it are in the lounge because she uses that at the moment, so these bits are just pop away when they're not being used. We've got her bows. This was from Temu. Here we've just got a whole bunch of stuff that I just need to pass on or sell. We've got her Ugo baby carrier, which I've had since Mila Rose, so that's gone through 3 babies. No longer need it. Breastfeeding pillow, a whole bunch of clothes she no longer fits, some books, a travel high chair, porta cot, a bin of clothes that also don't fit, a bin of stuff that I don't need anymore, like this is the boy part when we didn't know if she was a boy or girl, so it's a boy, it's a girl over there. Blackout curtain, just more random like manuals and stuff. Nappies, breast pump which I no longer need, can pass that on. A shirt that needs fixing, teddies, which will come out once she's a bit older and will actually enjoy them. This is, I had a gift in here from my friend Rochelle when I was her bridesmaid, and she had some cute bits and pieces in here. But I use it for Blakely's memory stuff, like a little hat and a little sock. We'll have to have a look in there at some point. Some magazines, just some of them I had in a baby subscription. Kept this one because I think it's, no, not this one. I think it's this one we are actually in, our story many years ago. Way back when we first kind of started YouTube. Oh, here we go. Here we are. Back when I had red hair and I was about 20 kilos lighter, but that's all right. Oh, there we go. That helps. I had that. So this is way back. Way back. How many subscribers do we have? 3,200 YouTube followers. Back when I was called Little Old Me 2005. Then I turned into IVF Mama Vlogs, and then we've been the Orange Bunch for quite a while now. And got clothes she doesn't fit yet to grow into, shoes and all of that. So there we go. There is her wardrobe. And that's pretty much the tour of her normal nursery. I'd like to make it a little bit more prettier at some point, but to be honest, I'm just stumped. I just don't really know what to do without making it look cluttered. I don't want clutter, but I do hope that I can make it look a little bit nicer at some point. But anyway, thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you